my name's Philip. I'm a primary school teacher. I work in various schools now though, teaching PE in the city and in the county. I also work in the university. I also have the joy of working on Superheroes in the Park episode with Sarah Webster from the City Council. But for obvious reasons this year it's been cancelled. So what she's asked me to do is put together a few activities that you can do with your children, or the children can play on their own in a restricted area like the back garden obviously, or on a park in a small area, with limited amounts of equipment. The idea behind the activities is that they're fun, hopefully, they're educational. I've done all these activities in school and they go down great. Limited equipment, obviously I've got lots of equipment, so as I go along I'll explain where you can use different bits of equipment if you haven't got what I've got. And they'll also all take into account all the distancing and hygiene things that we have to follow at the moment. If there's anything you want to know about any of the activities, or anything you want to know about what I do, there'll be an email address at the end of all the activities. To help me with these, I have got Poppy and James, who are year 5, Samuel, who's a year 5, and Iris, who's a year 3. And as you can see, all 4 of them are very happy to be out today in this very restricted area of Darley Park. We could have done it in a garden, I promise you. We could do all these activities in the garden. Obviously today we're out here. Enjoy. To start with, very simple. And if you haven't got a hoop rather, you can use a skipper rope. The children can aim and throw the ball in the minute. At the minute rather, they're just practicing getting the ball into the hoop. Again, there is a point system because the children are competitive. What I'm going to do in a second is teach them how to throw the ball as you would in a netball or a basketball game, and I'm also going to make it harder for them. This is a 5-6-year-old in the street. I used to play it on the drive and drive my dad mad, me and my brother. You can play 2, 3, 4, and you can see what's happening. The children now are taking it in turns, learning to skim the ball off the side, so it's making it harder for their opponents, and that's all within a few minutes. James, you're out of there, you missed the wall! And now they're cooperating as well. So all the things, and you can back off and let them get on with it because they know what they're doing. They've all been given a number. They have to take it in turns and try and hit the ball between the 2 toes. If they miss, then they're out of the game. So 2 touches, 1 to control it, 1 to kick it. It's as simple as that. But it is all about taking it in turns and control, and then the strategy comes in as well. The idea is behind this game, it's a Keepball game. You can kick the ball, roll the ball, throw the ball, whatever suits the ability of the children and their interest and so on. The idea is the children on the outside have to stay on their line. The person with the ball stands still. The ball's intercepted like James just did. Then they take the place of the person in the middle. You're in the middle, Iris. Excellent game. Teach them control, speed of movement and where's best to stand, and it's also a lot of fun and really good for their fitness because there's no tackling involved. You don't get upset by it. There's no the size and the ability of the children to not hurt them. This is progress for the games, and again you can play it in all sorts of ways. So I'm calling this hoop ball. Samuel and Iris tried to get the ball into the green hoops, but Poppy and James got to try and get into the red hoops. The only rule is the person with the ball can't move. They also, when they're defending, when they're trying to get the ball, they have to stand 2 metres away. That's what we teach them in school, which falls right in line with our social distancing. So they're learning to defend, they're learning to attack. It's difficult, and that's why the numbers are ideal for keeping the numbers in small size. Okay, move Iris, go get the ball off. That's right, James, move. That's better. I used to play for hours in the summer with 3 people in our driveway. It is possible. The idea is we don't have stumps, we don't have runs. The player has to defend their legs, the knee down to their toes or the back of their legs. Every time they hit the ball, score a run. Very sportingly, so except you got hit there, so there, and Samuel's taken over. You bowl the ball from where it lands, and again the distancing rules in place because you'd encourage the children anyway to be careful. If the ball lands too close to the batter, they don't get bashed on the nose. They take 2 steps back. The other thing you'd build into it is, say, after say 12 bowls, you swap over the batter as well, just to keep it fair. Ironically, the actual way they hold the bat is counterintuitive to a cricketer. So this is really just a bat and ball game. It's not the sort of thing that necessarily can carry over into a cricket game. Having said that, the catching skills and the bowling skills they certainly can. And it ticks all the other boxes of limited space and cooperation, fielding and fun.